Hello?
You're right, mate.
Yeah. I completely lost track. That's why I was late.
No worries, mate. We on?
Yeah. Brett's just left. For God's sake.
Oh dear. Maybe has he left the session or just quit from qualifying?
No, he's fully left the session.
Oh dear. Is F1 Gamer still in the session?
Didn't see him in the session.
Oh, Brett says rejoin.
I didn't see F1 Gamer when I joined, so...
Okay. No problem.
Anyway, I haven't introduced us to the stream yet. Hello everyone, welcome to PSGL F3. For round 11 here in Brazil, we are running late today because I am an idiot and I completely lost track of time playing FIFA trying to ruin Manchester United's life. If that needs ruining even more after today. I am joined by HMFC, also known as Harry. Of course, this is the track where the famous launch that happened last season.
Last season, I think, the season before.
No, it was last season, wasn't it? It's been so long since the start of last season because of the long break in between. And also
yeah,
we got a new onboard cam as well. I think it looks quite nice, not gonna lie.
What one's that?
No, I switched around my camera settings to go a new angle.
Oh, right. Nice.
Jay Fletcher, who did leave and rejoin the league, I'm pretty sure, in the week. That's an 8-5 to start things off.
I was going to say 8-5. 8-5 isn't that quick.
Yeah.
Last night's poll was an 8-2 in F6.
Yeah, we've got a couple of cars coming up to the line here. Tom goes third, Black Phoenix goes pole by another 10th. Have these guys even got a grip of this track? Because it doesn't seem like it.
I think there's I think it's pace limited around Brazil. Last night I thought for the first 7 laps, 1 to 10 in F6 run nose to tail basically in the big DRS train.
Yeah.
So oh, yellow flag in sectors 1, 2 and 3.
Slow cars, no one's off.
Yeah. So probably best to introduce everyone to the championship fight. So I thought Jay had left. He obviously has rejoined, which means that, and he got, what was it, a DNF last race? I missed last race. I wasn't here, unfortunately.
I wasn't either.
So I believe he had an accident. He won Singapore and then had an accident last race for Leon to fight back and win. Obviously Leon leads the championship now. Which, do you want me to get the tables up, or have you got them up in front of you?
Could you get them up, please? I'm not prepared at all.
Yeah, no worries.
I need to get it back in. I need to get back in the swing of league racing and commentating as well. I've been absent from everything this for the past fortnight.
I thought you might have turned up last night.
Well, I would have if it wasn't for the well, because we flew with Thomas Cook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say no more, mate. Say no more. Well, it's good to have you back. I'm glad you're back.
It's Jamie Fish. So yeah, we flew with Thomas Cook. Of course, they went bankrupt when we was out in America. This meant they failed to pay some of the companies that we were with. So one of the companies were actually Swissport. They're the company that were like that loads luggage onto planes and stuff. As Brett's to go second, fair enough. Because they didn't get paid, they decided to. Well, a flight was originally scheduled Friday, 5:05 from Orlando. This is American time, by the way. But we had to delay it by 3 hours, and then we wait because of they literally took their time with loading on the luggage. They were either not doing it.
They really enjoy taking their time.
Yeah, but when I mean taking their time, they really were taking their time. At some points, they weren't even doing anything at all, hence the delay, I think. And at some points, when they were doing anything, they were only bringing like one trailer of suitcases onto the plane.
Wow. So I've just had a look at the championship table. So going into Brazil, the top four, we have Leon on 88 points, Sam Bam on 82 points, Jay Fletcher on 72 points, and Black Phoenix on 70 points. So what we got? 4 rounds left? 4 rounds?
No, we got 2 rounds after this one.
Oh, Japan and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So
I'd love to ask Connor later if we still using the Abu Dhabi name, because the last time we raced around Abu Dhabi, streams kept on getting copyrighted, didn't they? Because they had the name Abu Dhabi in it.
all right, okay. So what do we call it? Yas Marina.
Yeah.
Okay, that's strange. Anyway, yeah, Black Phoenix fighting for the championship here. So what's it? 16 points for a win.
Leon Leon got squirmy out of the hairpin corner in the middle sector, one of the corners where you were battling Bobble at last season.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that corner.
Well, last night I got caught up in somebody else's accident. I was going long and I had a bit. I managed to recover from points. I had no front wing, and I was spun round. So done quite well to. I think I got 8th or 9th in the end. I can't
That's
remember,
interesting
but, yeah.
though.
Yeah, it was.
Only an 18.7. Sandbam goes pole now.
Fletcher goes pole behind
Fletcher.
him.
Yeah. Slight toe maybe there.
Yeah, maybe a little bit one.
Notice that the toe
Yeah,
isn't really as effective as in real life in this game.
No, it's not. It's quite an interesting.
Goes 8th on a set of mediums, the only driver to go on a set of mediums.
It's quite an interesting circuit in the sense that it's very difficult to pass other than into turn 1. There is no real other.
Yeah. And turn
overtaking
4,
spots.
I would say, the DRS zone going into that corner.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, last night, someone had a go at me into there, and unless you're fully alongside, just the natural way that it funnels you down, you're going to make contact. There's no, both parties have got to be willing to allow the move to happen there, whereas the circuit seems so wide over the start-finish line compared to what it is the rest of the circuit. So
yeah,
that's my opinion. So qualifying here, although it's not a street circuit, it almost might as well be one.
Yeah. Like Budapest, like they say with that track,
Yeah.
that's the Monaco without barriers.
Yeah, basically.
Because how tight it is and how many corners are not really meant for overtaking.
Who are we riding on board with?
I'm with Brettster at the minute, but he's not doing anything. In fact, Mercedes just went by his Oogie. Yeah, Oogie's on a flying lap. He's a 10th up in his current time, which only put him 6th. But we're gonna go right on board with Oogie Z for the rest of this lap. See what we can do coming into the second sector.
Yeah. I mean, could there?
He's 2 tenths up.
It's an easy soft medium, isn't it? This race, easy soft medium.
Yeah. The strategy here will help me up for Tuesday. At least I actually get to race in that one, the FP race. Come up to line, Oogie goes second. Only 2,000 separating Jay Fletcher and Oogie. That's rather close.
And it is, and Oogie's not got to worry about the championship. And at the moment, Leon is losing a lot of points to the other 3. If we were to finish
in a race where he's more likely to get a decent position because of the turnout.
Yeah, that's true. The
Bran has just started a lap. He locked up into the centre S. Of course, it's very easy to invalidate off the second part of that coming onto the curb. It's very harsh there. I've been caught out there plenty of times, and he set 69. Where does that put him in comparison to Jay? Only a 10th off. Through the
that's my
sector.
issue with turn 4. Turn 4's the same.
Yeah, we got
yellows. A little bit wide.
And it's 2 slow cars, a Tusmus and AMS going side by side through turn 4. As we've just
Bran with his Brown with his Ayrton Senna
That's
tribute
Yuki.
helmet on.
Yeah, he's been rocking out all season, I believe. Oh, Bretster smashes pole by 3 tenths, so that's
Wow.
F6 pole
Wow.
beaten. But of course, like you said, these are not good times being set by these drivers, so as the track ramps up, I do expect the times to go up with it as well by a long margin. Bran goes only 6th.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's better than his average. He's been struggling this season. I do like Bran. He's, you know, both of us have raced with him
Yeah.
previously. Me and Bran have had some run-ins, but was previously my Mercedes teammate as well. Yeah, I expect more from him. And
Jay Fletcher.
Maybe today will be the way.
It might sound a bit there.
Fletcher.
Jay Fletcher, 2nd place at the minute. He was 700ths up on his time in the first sector. He got a bit of a toe off Bran.
He's,
It's starting to get a bit dark. Not gonna lie.
yeah, maybe there's rain.
Maybe.
Oh, that was a missed
In
downshift
the
there.
in the race, if it's raining, then well, races in PSGL have been cancelled because of stuff where like people have well, a division has a low attendance, and I think it was last season in Monaco in F2 where they have to cancel a race because there was only like 10 drivers racing in Monaco because Monaco, of course, and because it was raining, about 8 of them returned like the first few laps, so they had to cancel because there was only two guys racing.
So what, did they give him full points?
No, they just completely cancelled the race.
I'd
It
be
makes sense though.
annoyed with
No one will have gained anything though, pretty much. Only the 2 drivers, and even then they probably would have DNF'd, knowing what was going on.
My point is, in that situation, my argument always for that, regardless of what's best for at the end of the day, if 2 drivers can keep it on the track, if you can't keep it on the track, then you deserve to get no points. If you can keep it on the track, then you deserve to, and you finish, then you deserve the points that you finish with. So
Yep.
that would be my point. I mean, we can all try and go faster. It's when you try and go faster that you crash.
Full throttle into the pits there, Sambam. Leon's gone the 3rd. As the track gets darker.
It does look like there might be a little bit of strength in our rain. But see, everyone's gone soft. So normally in this division, we have someone try and do the alternate strategy. Maybe one of the guys at the back stick a set of hards on, play for rain. Maybe if it's coming through the middle of the race, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be early. Maybe they've all gone soft.
Oh, Jay Fletcher has gone right on at turn 4.
Oh,
Just keeping it at the barrier.
Yeah.
The gravel truck did save him there.
Yeah, there's no one behind him, was there, on a lap? So he didn't. He
There
got away
was
with it a little bit.
there was a guy behind him. But I don't know if he was on a lap. I don't know who it was.
I think it might have been Black Phoenix.
No, it was Zugi. It was Zugi because Zugi's now in front of him by a long margin. So
Oh, right, okay.
yeah, it was Zugi, and he does seem to be on a lap as well. That may have
So
cost
it
him.
didn't take him.
As I was going to
Maybe.
say though, my reports are saying that it's raining in Sao Paulo. Now, my reports may not be reliable ones, but I'm going to go off that.
Okay.
You know,
My
questionable.
yeah, I'll do that. My sources tell me that in real life, the old Japanese Grand Prix is going to be hit by a.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Typhoon.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And I don't want to bring this up. Touch wood, it doesn't happen. But when Jules Bianchi crashed, when Jules Bianchi was in the race of his fatal crash, that race was also hit by a typhoon too.
yeah. But
that was
circumstances-
unfortunate timing. That was unfortunate timing.
Well,
in my
I'd
opinion.
also say that unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever have an incident like that again because
Yeah.
of the rules that have subsequently been enforced, and also the Halo would have done a lot to save Jules, I think, actually, in that incident. But yeah, I mean, obviously, another incident is IndyCar have got the new screen, didn't they?
Aero screen.
And I actually think it's better. And a lot of people don't agree with me, but the reasons that I think it's better is that you
Drivers
still
can
get that lovely front, can be more visible. It's a lot more visible to see the helmet and the hand movement and that's a lot of
Oh, there we go.
about the halo.
My sources were correct. Yeah, my sources were correct. It's raining. As Jay Fletcher sets the pole timer exactly. That's the right time to go pole, because no one else is going to improve now, surely.
That's what you have to do if you want to win a PSGL championship. You have to bang it on pole at the right time, and the man, one of the most controversial characters on the PSGL grid.
There goes one of his competition.
Perfectly.
There goes one of his competition. Black Phoenix is retired in the pits. Leon's retired in the pits.
Sasvas in the wall.
Oh, yep, and he's lost his left end plate.
Sam,
and he's gonna go straight on.
Out of that, is that got corner coming up to the line? He was 2 temps down. He's pulled into the pits. They're all gonna pull into the pits. There's gonna be no one left.
No, there's the track grip is gone. The optimal track condition is gone out the window, and Jay has gone and salvaged pole, like I said, at the right moment. Because surely no one's going to improve now. That is and Brand's round and is disqualified for going the wrong way, so he will actually be starting from the back. Now, if that was me, and I have had this happen, I had it in the evaluation race, I would be pretty peed off by that, because he was not really moving at all there.
Yeah, I've had it happen before to me as well, and it's not the best thing in the world, being totally honest. But
yeah, it's stupid. We need Brettster, Oogie, and Tusmus now to retire.
Yep, that'd be handy.
Actually, no, the timer hasn't gone down yet, so when that does, we should advance. Yeah, we do. Okay.
I've just retweeted the stream.
Yep. Top 10, the only 10 drivers. Jay Fletcher, pole, Brettster second, Black Phoenix third, Samban fourth, Leon fifth, Oogie sixth, Tommy 7th, Famous 8th, Tusmus 9th, and Bran, who should have been 8th, starts from the back because of a BS disqualification there right at the end.
Codemaster. You were saying about Man United earlier. I backed Newcastle to beat them 1-0 today, so I was very happy.
I'm really happy too. Both Manchester clubs lost, and we go 8 points clear at the top after 8 games. What a time to be alive!
Not a bad day to be. What a time to be alive! Yeah, Liverpool fans.
The only thing that's dampened my weekend was Cardiff's 4-2 loss to West Brom.
Yeah. How long till you play us?
When do we play Millwall?
Yeah.
You beat Leeds, didn't you?
We did, with no manager.
Not bad. We played Millwall. 22nd of this month, it's 2 games time. We got Sheffield Wednesday next.
Oh, we've got, I don't even know who we've got next. I think we've got Brentford away.
Yeah, we're away to you first, so...
Oh, excellent.
Off to the den we must go.
Yeah, we'll go home with no points.
Okay.
You can't win away from home, though.
If you dare do, then, yeah, expect your car to be broken into. I'm sorry, man, I'm not... I know you're not one of them type of fans.
We're a nice family club, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's just a majority, isn't it? Let's sit down.
Right. So...
Yeah. The little hooligans tend to let the club down a lot.
It's a shame, but it's true.
Oh,
wow, Fletcher off the road.
It's an interesting tactic. Whether that'll actually warm up his tyres or not when it comes to the line, we'll find out. Brettster has a good chance today, I reckon.
If I was Brettster, I'd try and win this at turn 1. And the only reason why I'm saying that is that
launch that Brettster.
Well, definitely launch that, but this, psychologically, Jay can't turn in, can he? You get a better start than Jay. Jay has got to be so careful. Same with Black Phoenix and the same with Sam.
Oh,
as well.
Did they make contact there? When I went on board with Brettster, they got really close to each other. I don't know if... No, they haven't made contact because otherwise it would have been sent to the grid by now.
Yeah.
But they must have got really close to each other.
Maybe that's stuff for us to see later on. The 2 McLaren teammates now My insider knowledge doesn't tell me whether they're speaking to each other or not. I'm not too sure. There's a lot of mind games being played by the McLarens towards
Usually,
each
anyway.
other. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit Prost and Senna. So I don't know which one's which.
Except it's a friendly relationship for the most part.
I don't know if it's going to be that friendly. They pretend it is on the surface, but I think it's a bit more Hamilton and Rosberg halfway through the season.
Yep. So here we
We'll
go
take
then.
the start as usual.
I don't think I've got the lights. Yeah, I do. It's just the poor camera angle. I can't see them. 4 lights, 5 lights. Let's get right to it. Lights out, and away we go here in Brazil. And Black Phoenix has got a brilliant start down the inside. He's going to take the lead down into turn 1, is he? Because Brett's got a shocker. Jay's actually going to retake it here because of the inside line advantage. They all get through clean. There's a lot of scrapping at the back, actually. As they all flying to the left to get a 2 off Jay. Black Phoenix around the outside, can't try it. Sambam's off the track. There's very close there. Might even make contact with the wheels.
Leon had to get on the brake there because he nearly ended up in a situation I did. Off that inside of turn 5, if you get on that curb on the inside, it pulls you into the wall on the left-hand side there. Very, very lucky for Leon that he read it.
Yeah. But Black Phoenix now, if I was Black Phoenix, no matter how close you get to Jay Fletcher, stay in that position because you're going to get a massive toe down that front straight. He's in the best position to go take it for turn 1.
That's right, and I want to give a shout out to Tasmas, who's up from the back of the grid up to P6.
Yep. 3 positions gained. Brown's also gained 2. Oogie's had a shocker.
I think he got door handled at turn 1.
Yeah. I don't know what happened with Brett Stillo. He just didn't get the launch he needed off that line. It was quite poor launch.
I'm looking forward to this fight at the front. Black Phoenix versus
Brand's out. Brand's out. Twist that to I think I got a sense of what happened there. I saw his car off to the side on the left hand side down the straight there. I think he might have got turned into that wall. The inside wall, the tyre walls, and then rebounded across the track. That's what I feel has happened there.
Oh,
is there someone limping around with front wing damage that could tell us that, maybe? He was running around 8th, wasn't
he? Yeah, I don't think anyone is. I know that Tom is menacing the back of Tasmas.
AMS has got damage.
Oh, he has? Oh, no. That will not go down well with Bram. Maybe he can come in the stream and tell us what happened. But
he usually does.
Jay Fletcher is driving away, and Sam has got a run on Brettster.
But DRS is going to be enabled now down that back straight, or whatever what you want to call it.
Brand has left the session. I'm sure he'll join the stream.
Yeah, I think he got turned into that wall.
We'll find out in a second.
AMS has decided to stay out though. And that wing looks pretty damaged. Ah, I missed that.
He's into the inside wall. I don't know what happened. He's now at the back.
I wanted to check the chat if see if Brand said anything, and I missed it.
I'm trying to see whether or not Tom AJ, who was near him, got any damage. Doesn't look like he does. So
no.
He's dropped off the back of Leon in front, and Leon now has got a little bit of room to work with. And the front 5 are not that far apart from each other. They're in the DRS train. This is exactly what happened last night. Yeah. And if one person makes a mistake, I can attest to it, it's very, very difficult to pick your way through past the carnage.
Black Phoenix.
The cars don't never have.
I don't know about you, but I think Black Phoenix could get a chance here to go and challenge Jay down to turn 4.
He's got DRS.
Uyazim is past Tom AJ.
Right, now he needs to use his ERS correctly. I'd be on 0 ERS for this whole sector now. Just can't do nothing. That's it, he's done the right thing. Let's have a look at Jay in front. Jay as well with 13%. So Jay's going to struggle at the last corner. He's just got to stay with him.
Black Phoenix is going to have more of an advantage. He's got more power in that Williams compared to that McLaren, who by 2024, if Williams keep running Mercedes engines, then McLaren will be running the same power unit as the Williams car, but probably more powerful as, yeah, where they are in the standings.
I'd literally have this up into I'd have this into 5s to see if he gets DRS. That's the important thing. Does he get DRS? No, he doesn't. Well, yes, he does. Yes, he does. Sorry. Right, 5. Why are you in 4? Hot lap. Go for it. You get a double DRS.
Overtake gives you more straight line speed.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Hot lap gives you more cornering speed, and Fletcher's got a bad run. Fletcher got a little wobble there off turn 2, but it doesn't seem to have affected him in terms of the gap. And yes, indeed, Tom, that is launched that guy.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be time for him to launch it soon. He's coming up to the famous cut sector now.
He's running 0. Jay's only just gone down into 0 on the run up to the double right-hander, which I actually forgot the name of.
This is where Ayrton Senna famously pushed Nigel Mansell into the wall in 1992 practice.
Did he?
Yes, I am old. Yeah, he did, yeah. Find it on YouTube.
Actually don't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Now coming up to teamwork corner where Senna actually spun himself in 1994, trying to chase down Michael Schumacher in this exact same situation. Unfortunately, we know what happened a few races later.
The Michael had traction control. That's what I'm saying. I think this is either the best drive I've seen from Jay or the best drive I've seen from Black Phoenix. Because if he's not got any more pace, Fletcher, then he's driving perfectly. He's positioning the car well. He's not made any mistakes. Or Phoenix has got more. Phoenix is absolutely manhandling this Williams. And I've said all season long, I like the way Black Phoenix goes about racing. I like the way he races. Very, very good. Not had, you know, had a solid championship, first year in the championship, had a solid thing, not like still in the championship fight with 2 races to go. This division is competitive at the top, definitely.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're dragging Brett's back to them.
Yeah. It's pretty much a 4-way battle now. Leon's dropped off. It's not what he needs.
Well, he'd still lead the championship. Am I right?
Yeah, but the gap will come down.
It will do, but it's collecting points. Lewis doesn't win every race these days, and there's still a long, long way to go. Sam with the fastest lap of the race, a 1:10.9.
Yeah, he's rapid. He's rapid.
He gets the old extra point.
For now.
Well, that's important because he's nicking it off one of the championship. Well, he's one of the championship contenders, but he's nicking it off the other 3.
Yeah, Black Phoenix now within 4/10 of Jay Fletcher. The gap's come down.
He's got
by
a little bit of
tenths.
He got a massive bit of understeer there as he went through the first part of the right.
Oh, Tasmas and AMS side by side through turn 4. AMS has to give way. Back
that
to
could have ended in tears. So at the top, that's under 2.5 seconds, covers the first 4.
Yeah.
I don't think Leon's.
I reckon whoever pits first out of these 4 will win the race.
Oh, you reckon the undercut? Is the undercut that strong round here?
I don't know, but that's what I'm predicting. Whoever pits first will win.
Oh, he's got a big run. Don't put on the braking zone, just nicely follow him through. Just get that in there. So it takes a tighter line for the first part. Jay Fletcher, 3-second time penalty. Wow. Wow. Now, what do you do? Do you still continue to try and pressure Jay, or do you literally just bide your time?
He won't know that you have a penalty, so I
Does he
reckon
not watch the stream?
Not as far as I'm aware, but
this is why you should all, and I'm saying this now, you should always have the stream on in the background. They tell you things you need to know. They are your Jeff. Jeff is useless. Don't listen to Jeff. Listen to the PSGL streamers and the commentators. They will tell you everything you need to know.
Exactly. We got the more reliable source, if anything, and that's a brilliant camera angle. Love that. of the first 4 cars coming around there. Sambam
Oogie,
is within distance.
Oogie Azim and Tom nose the tail at the block corner.
Yep. Back to the front. I think Jay actually went defensive there. Couldn't tell because the camera angle wasn't that good.
Tom's gone defensive on Oogie. Oogie to the outside into turn 1. He's going to try the switch back. Tom goes deep, parks it on the apex.
You'll switch back again. Oh, there's contact. There was a bump there. A little
Back
kiss
to
there
the
on
front.
the
Don't think there's any chance of a move there. As AM. So what is going on, Mr. Leon?
Mr. Leon is 2.8 off. He must be just struggling on those sides, if anything.
I don't know. It's very very strange performance from Leon tonight. Of course, he crashed out of Singapore while you weren't there. And Fletcher won that by an absolute country mile. And he has been very, very good since his joint mid-season. If he'd been here all the time, it would have been even tighter than what it is. But currently, so that 3 seconds off the leader, he would be finishing, what's it, 4th with the 3 second gap. That's how close it is.
But he ain't within 3 seconds. He's 4 point something off, I think, the leader. And 5 seconds actually.
Yeah, I'm saying the front 4. So Sam's 1.8 off the leader, Brett's is 1.2, and Black Phoenix is half a second off the leader. So he'd lose. You know, Fletcher would finish 4th.
Yeah.
So, you know, that shows how competitive them top 4 are. That gap is getting closer and closer. Is Jay struggling now on the tyres? 10 laps into the race.
I believe the gap has pretty much been the same as it has been for quite a few laps now.
But I feel like Sam's joined the party as well a little bit more. Maybe it's where when we go through the middle sector, it just looks visually more close. But they are all now in this DRS train, which is exactly what I said last night. And because Leon's not got that DRS train, you can't catch him. It's just you're losing probably a second a lap just in DRS.
Yep,
Oogie. Past Tom.
Tom fights back.
Oh, that was close. He's up the inside of him.
He's going to have the DRS too, to his advantage.
That's tight.
Tom has just about made that one stick.
That was lovely by Tom though. Midway through the corner, he got off the throttle and sort of blocked past him like in MotoGP. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good respect though from Mookie. He didn't weave, he didn't do anything mad. And AMS on a new set of softs sets the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, he is on a fresh set.
That's true. It was good. I think that pace. It's not that much slower than his quali lap.
Yeah. Oh, Jay Fletcher took an interesting line. Took a really interesting line. That's going to let Black Phoenix onto him, is it?
Did he try to dummy the pit lane? I think he tried to dummy the pit lane.
Yeah, but you can't do that like that. That's going over the white line. In real life, you get a penalty for doing that dummy like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom AJ's made a mistake. Tom AJ's made a mistake, I think, on Oogie because he's lost a lot of time.
Oh dear. Oh,
I do believe Jay's head might be going a bit.
Black Fiend, he can't get away from him. This is what we're saying. You know, it's important. It's a hard. It's when you're in a battle like this, when you've got 4 cars close together. If you don't league race and you just watch these, if you've ever league raced, you understand that you start to tense up in the car. You start to drive within yourself, or you overdrive, and you start making mistakes, and you start talking to yourself. Why did I brake there? Why am I doing this? And it's as much mental as it is physical. in terms of your skill and how to drive the car. But he's got a big run now, Black Phoenix.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, he's doing the right thing here. He's gonna get a decent old run, everything down this straight here.
Just doesn't seem
Oh,
to.
he's
Just
getting
needs that
close.
straight.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I was worried. Tom picks up a 3-second time penalty. I was worried.
Yeah.
They're all just biding their time. Oh no, that wasn't what you wanted to do there, Black Phoenix.
I do believe at least someone in this top 4 battle here has or is gonna lose their head at one point and cause something.
This is the sweat Grand Prix at the moment. It's hot and muggy in Interlagos right now, and the championship's heating up. You got three of Interlaunchers. They've got
Oh, he's too far back.
we got 3 out of the top 4 in the championship fighting for the win for vital points. The championship leader struggling in 5th. With the other 3 in front of him, he's struggling. Oh, I've got a little bit of lag here for Black Phoenix.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that's not very good. Let's hope his internet don't drop off, because this would really ruin the race for us.
It's fine for me now.
Yeah, it's recovered. There's a lot of storms going across the UK tonight. I think Black Phoenix is based in the UK, so sometimes that can play around with your internet.
I think everyone in this race, other than Oogie and Tasmus, are based in the UK.
So yeah, so that might be an issue. Let's hope it isn't. I tell you what, I'm trying to see how people are treating their tyres. So I think that BB Retzer or Bretzer is actually doing a really good job. He's been really nice on them tyres. He's been smooth like a Jensen button, if you understand what I mean. Very nice, just driving the car, letting the car flow.
Yeah.
And Fletcher
Here we go.
hits.
And he's got a 5-second penalty for speeding.
That is an 8-second penalty for Fletcher. Leon
Does
goes
he serve it
past
now
him.
though? Does he serve it? No, he doesn't serve it now, does he? And he's gone onto a set medium, so that will take him to the end. He's going to come out.
He's going to come out behind
7th.
Tom AJ.
Yeah, like quite a margin too.
Massive. Yeah.
But the
Right,
pit lane
now
is
watch him.
long.
I'm gonna watch him on the exit so he doesn't cut that white line. No, he didn't. Taskmaster has picked up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. He won't do that. So Fletcher is now behind Tom. He'll have to fight his way through. So they're going to pit this lap. And Phoenix has got Bretson right on the back of him.
He has indeed.
And the good thing is,
like I
all
said
4
earlier,
of them have...
whoever pits first will win this race. That could go out the window here.
Yeah, because of Fletcher. Fletcher.
And they both dive in.
Oh, and
careful, guys.
Sam went for one more. They're both very cautious.
He's aggressive on his tyres, the Samban, because remember back in Australia, he took his tyres so long that they punctured on the last lap. He lost the podium.
He did, but he might. I'm guessing that his idea is everyone else is pitting. Fletcher goes round. Leon pitted this lap. Don't want to get held in the pit lane. So Fletcher's going to get back out in front of Black Phoenix. I think how much he probably nicked there back out of him. Probably nicked about
a second.
Out of him,
yeah,
didn't
a
he?
second.
Yeah. So he was a second
and a
lap
bit
quicker. But I think that's because they backed it a little bit. I don't think they naturally had pace, but they've all obviously gone on to. They're all stopping onto mediums.
Yeah.
Sam didn't really have the greatest exit, but he will have 1 lap fresher tyres come the end. All that, or 2 over Fletcher. So Sam pits this lap. Yep. He's got to get it slowed down. He did. He managed to do that.
Doesn't want his quality mentality where he just full throttles in the pits. It doesn't really work here.
Yeah. So Ugi Azim will lead the race. Fletcher comes past with 5% ERS.
But he has just set the fastest lap.
He has. He absolutely annihilated that.
That's the helicopter shot through turn 2. Or 3.
So Sam against Bretstar.
Bretstar.
Oh, he used
don't go on the
lane.
inside.
He used the pit lane.
Oh, he's still there. He's still there. They are close. They are barging each other.
Oh,
this is not NASCAR, guys. These are
only...
not strong cars. You don't want to be doing this. This is not NASCAR.
And the non-championship, that's going to
end he's around the outside.
This is going to be a hook. He's going to hook him.
Sam took nothing.
Oh no.
He's just. Oh no.
How did we stay where we were there?
Sam took nothing.
How are they all still on the circuit? Oh, he's got tens!
Oh, is that Sambam? Is that Sambam? It is. And Brett's is into 4th.
He's got tens halfway around the corner. I don't understand why. Must have locked the brakes. He's got another run on him.
Yes, he's playing tactics. He's playing tactics. I reckon he let him through there so he can get the DRS back, because the detection point is not at the final corner.
No, that's right. And he'll get away from me a little bit. And he's got more ERS, and you know who this is brought
he hasn't saved his DRS, and it's AMS. He's round
at
Glock corner.
He's been overtaken by Tusmus.
Oh, Tusmus.
In a second, he will be.
Oh, he needs to be careful. He's on the racing line.
Don't move back.
And he's a slower car.
Back across. Oh,
they're going to be side by side.
This is going to be tasty.
Around the outside goes Tusmus. AMS has the inside line advantage. Tusmus swings it round the inside.
Nice.
Brilliant move. That's how you do it, Esteban Ocon.
Yeah. We'll have to be ready next year for his Renault. I don't think he'll be overtaking anyone. I think he'll be getting overtaken a lot. Yeah. So the winners at the pit stops were obviously Fletcher, but he's not leading. So even though he is leading, obviously 8 seconds worth of penalties. But we're now
he is not saving his ERS one bit. He was down to 2% there, down the front straight. He's not doing it. His race a whole lot of good here with his ERS saving. He isn't the best at that.
No, there's 17 laps left, but BB Brexter rather has decided that it's now or never to get past Sam.
Oh, he's put up to 2. Don't use your ERS for the second sector. That's where you meant to save it for the first and third, because the first and third is where the power really is on this track.
And meanwhile, Mr. Championship consistency. My tip for the championship. I voted on the poll on the F3 Twitter the other day. I still think he's going to do it. Leon comes forward.
Oh, yellow flags. It's AMS again.
Oh, okay. Sorry, AMS. Just keep driving round. You'll pick up points.
Yeah, there's no point of retiring no matter how much you spin.
Okay, so at the moment, just to let you know that Jay Fletcher is 8.2 seconds clear of Leon down in 5th. He has 8 seconds worth of penalties on lap 20.
So technically, when you think about it, he is in this battle here, isn't he?
What, Leon?
No, Jay Fletcher.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
The penalties will make it look like that he has been involved in this battle.
So the two in front, you know, Brexter and Sambam, they really need to get a move on if they can and stop battling each other.
Very close here. Tom AJ and Nuki Azim, AMS just came with the chance in and actually got spun by an angry Magyar. I'm guessing that's Tusmus. That sounds pretty Hungarian. Stream.
Oh dear.
Stream, don't do this to me.
What's the stream decided to do?
No, you check it. Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm still there.
It's fine. Okay. Just took a while to load.
Oh right, okay.
It isn't raining though, so I don't know what is the all about this, like stuff. Well, at least where I am. Fletcher's picked up another penalty.
So what's that? That's 8 and 3
11.
more. So what's that? 11
seconds.
seconds. 11 seconds. That means that everyone down until Ubi Azim overtakes Jay. Oh
Do they?
no.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
I've got the
Right,
gap
yeah,
to the
yeah.
leader. Yeah.
And then
And
everyone.
Ubi Azim is only
Everyone to Uki Azim.
4.4 seconds of getting there. Well. So Black Phoenix will win the race at the moment from Sam, from Bretster, from Leon in 4th, and the championship lead will be cut again. Who's got the fastest after the race at the moment?
G.
That'll be a point back.
AMS will be pitting for long. I think he should be going on to another set.
Bretster's going to have a DRS down the back straight.
Oh, he's right there. He's right there with him. In fact,
Yeah.
and he's actually got a tiny bit of ERS to use. He hasn't been saving it. He's not good at saving it. It seems.
He's got. I think he's got a little bit of the red mist. A little bit of the red mist about that move.
Yeah, he's eager to get past him. If he gets past him, he finishes second. Simple as. If he doesn't get a penalty from there on in.
Oh, that was a slide.
Oh.
A 4-wheel
But like,
drift.
what I was going to say, he needs to be sensible where he's going to make the move.
Yeah. And there is only 2 overtaking spots on this circuit. We discussed that earlier on, and it's been proven. I haven't seen anyone overtake anywhere else than where we discussed earlier on.
Yeah,
The last corners.
Bretster did attempt an overtake through the second sector.
So we're into overtake.
And he's
Oh, he's got the run this time.
Ah, he's got the run. But he
It's a
hasn't been
big
saving his
time.
ERS again. Will he have enough ERS to defend that position now again on the straight here? Sam's gonna have the ERS, he's gonna have the ERS, he's gonna go to the outside. Sambam can't do nothing. Sambam can't do nothing. Oh, he's gonna send out. Is he? Oh, he spun him, and then both off the track. Sambam's off, and Leon is gonna take 4th, soon to be 3rd. That is, I don't know. That's up to you. That is up to you.
Well, that's disgusting. That's what that is. That's filth. That is unadulterated filth. This stream should now be put up as adults only. That was disgusting.
Right, time to end it then. Time to end it. This is not going to get anything from it.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a NASCAR maneuver. Like I said earlier, they were bumping and banging like NASCAR drivers.
Yeah, but there was no need. He's in the championship battle. There was no need, right? He's now 2 seconds away from getting back past Fletcher. That helps Fletcher as well. The thing that annoyed me about that was the move was done, right? Except you went and covered the inside line. You've got to leave the cars on the outside. The car was there. You had to leave a car's width. Sam left the car's width, and Brett Stubb decided, no, I'm not happy with that. I'm just going to go for it. That's fine if it comes off. If it doesn't come off, you're banging trouble, and you're probably going to have a trip to see Charlie Whiting, or not Charlie Whiting anymore. I can't remember the new steward's name, but you're going to go and see the stewards.
Michael Massey.
You're
Oogie
going to
and
see
Tom.
Michael Massey, who have managed to overtake each other several times during this race without any contact.
Yeah.
Either one of them for driver of the day, please.
At this moment, Sambam can still get a podium because he is within. He's in 13 seconds, right?
He's 13.9 off of the leader, who has 11 seconds worth of fine
he has the youngest set.
He does, but his set have also been spun round and locked up.
Yeah. Well, so has Bretster. Bretster ran off the track in the process.
He did run off the track, but he didn't what do you call it? He didn't spin, and he's now under attack by
Leon.
the Lewis Hamilton of the field. I mean,
Oh, that's very defensive.
that was disgusting. Did he? I mean, it was almost like he brake checked him. He was so early on the brakes.
He is really
I'm not
driving.
saying,
He's driving like a NASCAR driver out there.
like, that's fine.
If he wants to drive like a NASCAR driver, then that's fine. Just go and pick up the new NASCAR game. Only £45.
From EA Sports.
No, it's from a different company. EA don't do it anymore.
Alright, okay. Well, anyway, you know, the point still is valid. It's, oh look, nice little switch out the back corner. Now, some people might say, you know, he's lying, he's allowed to do what he wants. He is.
Leon's gonna get a run.
He can't. He's gonna get a run. He's gonna dart to the left.
He was in zero ERS and he's still caught him down the straight. That is, the setup's coming into play there, I think. Espresso was running 2 ERS. They're running the same amount now.
Tom AJ with another 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if Leon has thought.
Speaking of Tom AJ, he's down inside of Oogie. He just about kept that clean. Just about.
Yeah, well, you got to have big respect for Oogie, and you got to have big respect for Tom for keeping it clean. It's not exactly the widest circuit in the world would say that.
But they're not known to be dirty drivers. I mean, like that. Of course, that incident back at Australia where Oogie Team actually got disqualified from Australia in FP because he caused that massive pileup because he spun off turn 2. But that's really the only noteworthy incident I know about that.
So,
and
5-second ignoring blue flag.
Oh, wait, hang on a sec. It's black. I think ignoring blue flags when he's at least a second and a half in front. Yeah, GG Cody's GG.
Meanwhile, old Mr. Leon is still handing Ibiretsa, who is in a 3rd place, which will become 2nd still, as is Leon, will still get a podium of 3rd, that's the moment. But I will say that Jay Fletcher's pace in the second half of the race has been outstanding.
Yeah. Oh, Twitch there.
Yeah, nice little bit of Tokyo drift out of there. So, Leon is
Another
9 tenths.
Those tyres are dead. Those tyres are dead.
He's got 9 tenths away from Jay staying in front of him with 11 seconds worth of penalty.
Mike's gone.
What, mine?
Yeah. Yours cut out for a bit there. You're back now though.
Sorry, I think I pulled on my lead. I apologise. Yeah. So Leon's got what, 6 tenths to play around with here. He's got to get past Brettster for the championship.
Leon has been conserving his ERS compared to, well, a lot compared to Brettster, who's not really.
Yeah, he needs to turn it down.
He keeps on using that same tactic which he was using when he was battling Sambam, and that was just cruise around in 2 ERS through the short little curled bits, like, you know, the short straights, the short shoots, and use the rest down the big straights.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work.
No. It's not going to work in a second either. Sam.
Leon. Yeah, Leon's going to have him here, even before the corner. He has nothing to defend with.
No, that's right. They'll try and come back at him though.
Still, he's not even saving his ERS for the second straight. Pretty much, he's gonna go into that orange zone again, which means that you won't get maximum performance out of the ERS. In fact, he's dipped down into 0. So maybe this is now where Brettster does in fact conserve his ERS, but no, he isn't. He's lost out massively. He's going to lose a podium because of that.
Okay, so at the moment, Jay is doing enough to get in front of one out of these two.
Yeah.
See, that contact between Bibiretsa and Sam could possibly have a massive connotation on the championship. That's what do you reckon?
Yeah.
They both probably lost at least 5 to 15 seconds.
I reckon if Sam was to report that, then I'd say it'd be a 20-second penalty plus a quali ban at max. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Because it did ruin his chances of a podium position, which could go towards a championship fight. His Brett's is nowhere near that, so I think that's max. Anything below probably be like a 20-second, 10-second penalty, and that's pretty fair then.
Yeah, I don't know. That's for the stewards to decide. I just think, no, it's a shame because it's kind of ruined. We'd have had more than just Leon in front fighting sort of for 4 attempts. We'd have had Sam up the road. Sam could have been, you know, near a Black Phoenix for all we know. We don't know. He's slowly starting to catch the back of Brett's again. What, we got 6 laps to go. We could do with some of that AWS live data. They haven't got any live data for me, please. That's what I need. What's the interval? That's 1.95.
Yeah, Sambam's not going to catch. I'll tell you what, he is getting back towards Bradster.
And he does have a lap newer tyres, so it's into 1.9 now. Turn down your ERS.
And he's fine, It all depends on how much ERS he's got if he does catch him. That's when ERS technically matters.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but you know what else is helping Bretzer is he's getting a big hit of DRS every time that they go around the... Oh, he's nearly had it swap end team. He caught that really well. Just absolute razor sharp reactions there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's catching rapidly on the both of them. Gap now down to 1.9. You'll get him again at this rate unless Brett says something else up his sleeve.
Yeah, if he makes one mistake, Brett, so that's it. So all he needs to do is miss sort of a braking zone. And he'll be right into sort of 1.5, 1.4. You know, you'll start
because technically, this is the battle for P3.
Is it?
Yeah, because Jay.
Yeah, but he's only got 11 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh yeah, Brett's dropped. Brett's dropped, doesn't he? So.
Yeah, so literally in a second, Leon's still going to finish behind him. Now he is, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 11.027.
I'm going to do something I don't do usually, but I just want to know this, because we already know he's got penalty. I'm going to check Jay's penalty, so that's 3. That's the drive-through. Or the stop-go. 11, yeah. Still 11 seconds.
Oh, and Leon's taking it back. It's now 10.92.
Yep. But Tay was also bringing something back as Brettster. He's gained a couple of attempts here on Leon, and for once has conserved his ERS to the point where he can actually make a push here.
Yes.
AMS gets another penalty.
Another 3.
Yeah, that was 2 and 2. You know, Brettster could use this ERS. Why? Oh, it's saying that he's a penalty. Whoa.
Oh dear.
That's probably going to be added on to.
Yep, and Sam's definitely going to get past him. I think the chat. Let's put it this way. I think the chat after the race is going to be spicy. But meanwhile,
yep,
he's on the back of Leon. Oh no, this has got championship defining moment written all over it.
If we didn't have one earlier, then we have one now at least. That's what he is saying. Tommy, Giannucci, Zine as well got
he's locked up. Leon's 2 tenths off of Fletcher. It's so easy though for Fletcher to run over one of them curbs at the first corner again.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that. I'm gonna keep my eye on that.
He's got 8% ERS. He's got nothing left.
But he's got enough of a gap to keep that podium.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
I saw it. I knew he was. I was gonna keep my eye on it. He's now got 14 seconds worth of penalties. That means Sambam, if he gets past.
But Sambam is 0.25, 2 tenths, literally 1 away from passing the race. Depends. Unbelievable scenes.
And now, for good measure, Tom AJ is going to try and take the fastest lap off him here. He's pitted for a set of softs.
Oh, but no. Brett's right on the back of Leon again. Oh, who says F3 is the boring division?
For 10 drivers, these drivers have really put on a show for what they have been given.
Absolutely. We've had races, I'm not going to lie, we've had races in PSGL across all the divisions this season that have been slow burners and not had a lot of action other than at the start. But this one has had, alright, the race lead, it's been caused by not by strategy but by penalties. And now we've got what we're about to start the penultimate lap, and we've got a battle for the podium, which is technically for second.
Every Belgian this season is still the best race I've ever watched in PSGL. Brettster on the outside. He needs to keep it. He's going to push himself around there. He's not giving Leon much room at all. They're nearly making contact. They nearly spin each other off into the wall. Oh, this is not going to end well. He's forced him off. Brettster's off too. If I were him, I'd give that position back for that.
Yeah, but if I was you and you were me, it'd be two very different people.
Yeah,
Leon,
everyone does their own little thing.
So he's got a penalty, right? Hang on, so let me just get this straight. He's just done that to the championship leader. He's got a penalty of 3 seconds, and he's now going to slow that. Look, he's got 14 seconds, so Leon will get it back, and he'll get the leader. So Leon will get 2 places. Black Phoenix is sitting there having a tea party in second.
Leon doesn't have enough ERS. He hasn't conserved as much.
But like, Leon, surely, like, use your brain. Rex is going to defend that with everything.
Last lap or nothing.
Think of the championship, though.
He's nearly forced him on the grass. He has no ERS to push. They both don't have enough ERS to push. They're going to conserve. Brest is into 2 ERS. Leon's going to get the run here. Leon. Brest goes really defensive. To the outside again.
Switch back.
And I believe. I believe that is the last opportunity. Tom AJ did actually take the fastest lap off Jay Fletcher there.
Another point, another moment in the
Brett's
championship.
swerving now. The tyres have gone off the cliff. And I do believe that is Leon's final chance to get that effective P2 spot.
Unless he drops it into one of the next 2 corners. And he can't be too slow, because he'll slow them down enough that it means that they won't get the positions on the road, but they'll get the positions afterwards.
If it was another lap or 2, Sambam would have these 2. Jay Fletcher wins,
5-second unserved penalty.
Black Phoenix will pick it up.
Oh my God!
Oh, they're going to be side by side to the line. Leo's got it. He's got it. He's going to get 2nd place, and Brettster falls down to 5th actually.
Yeah, with a 3 seconds.
Yeah. So Sambam, like I said, he still could get that podium. He does get that podium.
He does get that podium.
And in the end, it's worked out for him, despite him being the one that got spun by the Alfa Romeo, and my voice is going off. There's been a viral lot. I've got to stop because there's a lump in my throat, as Mary Walker said when Damon Hill won the championship.
That's right. And I have got to say, the podium interviews are going to be...
AMS has just brought something up. Jay Fletcher had a 20-second penalty carried over from the last race too.
Oh, did we forget about that?
Yeah, we forgot about that. Well, I think I knew that, but forgot. So that I'm gonna try and work it out when we get the results screen up now. Yeah, so that's 34 seconds worth of penalties there for Jay Fletcher.
Yeah, that's right.
Simple maths. I can do even numbers pretty easily.
quick, quick maths. So a
Yeah,
win for Black
so
Phoenix.
Jay Fletcher, Jay Fletcher, 20 seconds with that, and that'll make him 29 seconds off the lead. So he'll drop to 6th.
Yeah, that's right. To be honest,
So
that is
Black
absolutely
Phoenix,
amazing.
Black Phoenix wins. Leon just about got 2nd there. Sam Bamford, Jay Fletcher 4th, soon to drop to 6th. Brett's the 5th. Will he remain there though because of events earlier on in the race? Ugizim will be, well, Brett's the 4th of course. Ugizim 5th. Tom AJ 7th. Tusma safe. AMS 9th. And the only retiree after he crashed out in the 2nd lap, Bran.
And that's that.
Yep. Let's check the chats. Hammer time, probably.
Oh, I was thinking it was more Lewis Hamilton tactics of what what basically annoy your teammate. I understand. Confused. So, are we going to invite people to do podium interviews?
Yeah. Oh, F1 Gamer was here actually.
Oh dear. Whoops. That's going to end well.
So could you suggest them to the party and I'll accept?
Yeah. I will try and find the ones on my friends list. So it was the podium. Black Phoenix.
Leon.
Okay.
And you know what to
Black
do.
Phoenix.
You're the one that asks the questions.
I am the one that asked the questions. I'm going to suggest Black Phoenix. Suggested Black Phoenix. That's one. Let's go and get the next
People
one.
are calling for Pep Guardiola to leave Man City.
Are people okay? Who are some other
But
people?
everyone is just following off the Gary Lineker tweet. That's why.
Ah. Let's try and find Leon. Ugh.
No, that's the right one. That's the right one. Yeah.
Okay. And Sam. I don't have Sam.
I'll do it then. I have Sam. He's not appearing online. I don't know where he is. Positive Admiral's friend. Huh, I don't. I always thought I did. Anyway, he's been invited now.
First here. You're also first in the race, so I'll wait before I ask questions. I'll let everyone get here if they are going to turn up. Which I hope they will, but they might not. Oh, Leon's turned up. That's good. Just check that you're on allowed to be shared, Leon.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I'm asking someone to suck eggs when I ask you. my own commentary team from my own division ask him to. I will never ever speak to you after a race other than when I interview you. Not, it's never going to happen where you interview me.
You never know.
Well, he could
No, I
commentate
do
over
know.
F6 next season.
Yeah, could do. Is Sam coming? Do we know?
No.
I'll check the chat. For ourselves, there was contact. You ain't getting away with that, mate. You ain't getting away with that.
Yeah, no. I like it. It was definitely on the stream as well. That's always the one where the stream catches it as well as everyone else. Right. I don't know where Sam is. Should we just start? Otherwise, we could be waiting all day. If he joins halfway through,
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Oh. Anyone else got a drone in the background or something?
Oh, that's probably my PS5.
Oh, right, okay. Well, sounds like a...
Anyway, let's start with the interviews.
Okay. So, Black Phoenix, you win the Brazilian Grand Prix, you take points off the championship leader, you finish behind Fletcher, but you still win. How was that race for you?
It was very good. I don't think I'm in the championship battle. I don't think, but I mean, I enjoyed that race. I felt quick, and Jay was very quick, but I knew he had penalties, so I didn't have to push. Plus his 20-second penalty, I think. So
Yeah.
that would kind of guaranteed that spot, but it was a very fun race for me, and really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to watch. I mean, to be honest, we didn't realise that he had the 20-second penalty from before the race started. But to see him pick up more penalties, obviously, was drama, and there was stuff going on behind you guys. I mean, the first four of you together. I mean, the first stint on the softs was fun to watch because it just closed up through the middle sector, and then sort of like acted like the accordion on the way out. And sort of you had a few little battles, but you weren't really one of the. Obviously, when Jay pitted, I mean, we kind of missed it on stream, but I think did BB Retzer have a little nibble at any of the corners? Because it seemed like you suddenly was a second into 3/10 behind you.
Yeah, at one point he was right behind me, but we pitted the same lap, so we didn't really have any battles. He just closed right up, and then he lost a load of time in the pit. So, but yeah, I wanted to beat Jay without his 20-second penalty, just in case something happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, obviously moving on to the man that finished second in the race, Mr. Leon. And Leon, obviously a race where you seem to have no pace and then had all the pace, and then an interesting end to the race with BB Retzer with a battle, and out of the Timo Glock last corner, you decided to. An exciting race for you, obviously.
Yeah, the first stint I don't want to talk about, I just had no pace at all. Got worried, thinking that Sam would gain some points in the championship, but obviously we know what happened. The medium stint, it didn't even feel that quick. I know I was keeping up with the leaders, but it kind of felt really slow for some reason to me. Didn't feel much different. And yeah, I was just able to get P2 in the end somehow from being P5 because of that crash between Sam and Brett, and then Jay having ridiculous amount of penalties plus his 20 seconds. So I think P2 for me is a bit lucky.
Well, you need to be lucky and good to win a championship, I guess. And you know, you've been consistent. I was saying on the stream that you were doing it at Hamilton style. You were trying to finish every race. It was an opportunity to get good points, but obviously, I mean, Obviously, it's fine to battle, but there's got to be a line, I suppose.
Yeah, with my battle, I was gaining a lot on the straights, but I wasn't going to go for it, simply because the center S is basically the first two corners. You don't really want to be sending it up inside there because it's just not going to end up that great. So I just kept backing off. Like, I eventually went for it at one stage, got the move done, and just was able to keep him behind, and then I think he re-overtook me, and then I got him on the line. But yeah, with battling, you've got to, if you want to battle, but make sure you've got to keep it clean. Don't go for anything silly. You can shove people off the track if you think it's your corner, but if you're like side by side, there's no point. So there is definitely boundaries, as I think we saw between Brett and Sam. If you go past them boundaries, it ends up in a crash.
Absolutely, I think that's wise words for everyone from the championship leader there. So obviously Japan next week. We'll go back to you, Black Phoenix. What's your pace like around Japan?
I haven't tried it at all, so I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to be good, just first sector. But I mean, I didn't think I was going to be good here. But I mean, it's F1. You just don't know what's going to happen.
If spelt backwards, isn't it? So yeah, Leon, same question to you. Pace around Japan?
Not really touched it. Based off of last few games, it's been pretty good. But yeah, we'll have to find out. I can win the championship next week. The odds are pretty low, but that's what I'm going to aim for.
Absolutely, and just a quick one. What is the relationship in the McLaren garage? Both going for the title. Obviously, one big step by you tonight, obviously. But what is the McLaren loving still going on, or are we having a slowly emerging relationship of a Hamilton, Rosberg, or a Prost Senna?
I'd say our relationship has definitely merged. Definitely. It has gone downhill due to recent events, I ain't going to say. But yeah, I don't think Jai's in the championship contention anymore. I think he's, off the top of my head, 20 plus points behind, and I don't think he can get that in 2 races. The only way we're going to work together is if we're going to get the constructors, and I know it's supposed to be Mercedes.
Fair enough. So my prediction on the grid was correct. Jay, do you want to take it from here? Jamie?
So yeah, next track, Japan, penultimate race of the season. What's your pace like around there for both of you?
What was the question again? I wasn't listening, sorry.
Next week, Japan. What's the pace like around there?
I swear Harry asked a question.
Just literally asked that. Sorry, mate.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, thanks. If you're not paying attention, nobody else in the stream is. I'm going to my trailer now, lads. I'm going. I can't work under these conditions.
So yeah, that's it here, I guess. For F3 in Brazil, I really need to get my act together. 2 weeks out of the job and I'm bottling it.
You could say you've launched that.
I guess so. So yeah, that's it. Here in Brazil, we'll be back next week, same time for Japan. Penultimate round of the season. The championship is just gonna get feisty, isn't it? So yeah, see you then. And I'm gonna end the stream before any other mistakes happen.